Previously on Regen Rovers. Oh no, Fawkes is injured. This could be catastrophic. I'm scared. Oh, thank goodness. 3 to 6 days. I've literally not had... Touch wood. Is this desk wooden? I think it's mainly plastic, to be honest. It's IKEA. Fake wood. Yeah, I've not actually had a bad injury so far in the series. I'm going to blame IKEA for this. It's this bloody desk. You know, it's not real wood. It's disgraceful. IKEA, you're going to get a strongly worded email from me. Welcome to episode 12 of Regen Rovers then. Despite all those injuries, we are somehow in the playoffs. We've pushed on. We've done miraculously well. You guys have been harassing me for my tactics, saying I'm doing it all wrong. You should be doing this. But I've got it up here. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. You know, we've actually improved and we are fighting for a playoff place. It's still early days, but I'm loving it at the moment. We're not only just in the playoffs, we're actually in second place. But like I said, it's still early days in the season. 12 games played. We're basically a quarter of the way through the season. But we've won 4 games in a row. 4 league games in a row. 23 points, 18 goals scored, 12 conceded. Our defence is better. We're solid. Okoro, I must say, he's added some stability in goal. I know people love Trollope, mainly because of his name, I think. He's a stand-up comedian, as we know. But David Okoro has kept 4 clean sheets this season, 3 in the league in 6 games. Didn't Trollope only keep like 3 last season in total? Let's have a quick look. Last season, 3 clean sheets. So Okoro's already got 1 more than him in far fewer games. We've just solidified things, and I've got 2 options really tactically. So I am still starting with this 4-2-4. I call it the suicidal 4-4-2. I've called it that for years. People that have followed my channel may remember me calling it this in the past, and I have had some success with this. I know in theory this shouldn't work, and people have explained to me in the comments why this doesn't work and why I'm doing things wrong and using too many instructions, blah blah blah. I know, but sometimes things just work even though it looks like they shouldn't. And somehow this has worked. Not only have we managed to win 4 games in a row, we've kept 3 clean sheets in a row, and 4 in our last few games if you include this game against Hemel Hempstead. So I'll go through the fixtures before our 2 games today against Gloucester and Gosport, 2 Gs. This was a topsy-turvy game against Froome, I must say. They were bottom of the table. We had to win this game. I think they were bottom of the table. But as you can see, it was ding-donging around. Catley opened the scoring. Let's have a look at his goal. Despite being poorly rated, he's playing relatively well, and he scored a couple goals for them. I mean, that just rolled down his body into the corner, didn't it? Collier, our left back, he's our best player in the team according to my assistant, and he is proving to be a very good left back. We have struggled for fullbacks since Tom Ewell left. Right back's been a problem position as well. We've really struggled to get 2 fullbacks that work, but Cole Collier seems to be doing a good job. Tom Reaney, our defensive midfielder, scored from a free kick. It's an absolute peach from him. I don't know what he's got on free kicks. Let's have a quick look. He's actually only got 7, but that is a beauty. That actually made it 2-2, but we went 3-2 up. They then equalised, but a goo. 90th minute winner. Let's have a look at the 3rd goal of the game though. Massive punt up the pitch for Ray Rigg. Crossed it in. Sean Walker blasted it home. Was that his first of the season? I can't actually remember. But a goo. He's got more goals than Fawkes. I'm a bit worried about Fawkes. I don't know if that was a one season wonder from him. I'm hoping not. But Agu is our top goal scorer. Fawkes is struggling, but I'm going to try and play to the strengths of Fawkes, and I'll talk about that in a second. This is a long old highlight, isn't it? Chef involved in this game. Taylor, great ball into Rigg, crossed it in, and Agu managed to beat the keeper from close range to win the game 4-3. We then had the FA Cup to deal with. Third qualifying round. We drew 0-0 away from home. Fantastic draw against stronger opposition. And although only 497 people turned up at their place, we managed to get over 1,200 people turn up at Plumbing Park for this loss, unfortunately. But we put up a fight. We really did. We were unlucky, but we're out the FA Cup, unfortunately. But good gate receipts on the day, I suppose. A 1-0 win against Wimborne, an own goal from possibly a relative of Jack Young. McEachran, man of the match at the back. Brilliant defender for us, as you can see. He actually got it looks like his goal, but it was an own goal apparently. Fawkes picked up another injury. Billy Joe Suggs, this is when he got injured. I mean, we've had a lot of niggly injuries as well. It's not just been those 3 serious ones, but Paddy Malone out for the entire season. It's a bit of a blow because I had high hopes for him, but at the same time he's been disappointing. He's only got 1 goal this season, but I feel sorry for him. You know, at this level, that could be a career-ending injury. Just realised my forehead's really shiny with the light today. Maybe I've turned it up slightly too high. 1-0 win against Merthyr as well. Matty Ratty with another assist. A goose slammed in from close range. And then our 4th league win in a row, against Basingstoke. Just up the road to Basingstoke. Lots of yellow cards in this game. But Matty Ratty, he scored as a goal. Tom Reaney, 7 on free kicks. Delightful ball. And Matty Ratty, he's got very good jumping reach. He's similar to Fawkes. He's tall. He's not very good at heading, but his jumping reach is excellent, which enables him to get up and occasionally find the back of the net with his head. One thing I keep forgetting to show you, mainly because I never really look at it, dynamics. This was a new feature on FM18, of course. I quite like looking at this pyramid. Unfortunately, we don't have a team leader. Chef was our team leader, but he's unhappy at not being played. He's actually seriously thinking about leaving, I think. Poor old Chef. I mean, he could still be our club cook, I suppose. But if he goes far afield to another team elsewhere, then maybe not. I mean, look at this. Everything going down. He's now 30 years old as Chef. Yeah, it's not ideal. But everyone else, you know, are in other places because we've got such a young squad. Remember, this is the first team. I've demoted Parsons and Mullen, who are a bit older. Trollope's not influential in any way, even though he's slightly older. These are the social groups. So even Chef, our team leader, is not even in the core social group. It's a real mix, I must say. Thomas Smith, one of our lone players, all by himself. All by himself in the canteen. Yeah, you can see here, Chef, he's really unhappy. Thomas Smith is unhappy. Firstly because, is he on loan or did we sign him? We signed him permanently, yeah. He's not on loan. He's really unhappy because I didn't strengthen the team. You're not even good enough to get into the team. Why do you want me to strengthen it and give you even less chance of getting into the team? It makes no sense whatsoever. So today's game is against Gloucester, 12th in the table. We've also got Gosport. That's a big clash, possibly 2nd versus 3rd going into that one. So this is the route that Gloucester City took down to Winchester today. They actually play in Eversham. I've been to Eversham, but I've also been to Gloucester. So it's time for Paul's big day out. So we went to Gloucester just over 2 years ago and I really enjoyed it. It's a great place. I also enjoyed the nearby Cheltenham, which I'm sure will feature as a Paul's Big Day Out in the future. I think Gloucester may have featured as a Paul's Big Day Out in Series 1. Pretty sure Cheltenham did. But I cannot actually believe I went to Gloucester before the first series of Regen Rovers started. I don't understand how the time has flown by so quickly. That is ridiculous. I'm scared. Time is scary. Anyway, go to Gloucester. Gloucester are the favourites. We're never going to be the favourites for this. In fact, are we still predicted to finish bottom? It does sort of fluctuate a little bit throughout the season. But yeah, we're still predicted to finish bottom of the table. Hereford expected to finish top. Where even are they? They're 8th. But it is very close. You know, we could end up at the bottom of the table still, couldn't we, if everything goes wrong. This is the team I am going with. I did mention I was changing Agu and Fawkes. You know, trying to play to the strengths of Fawkes, because he was playing as the target man. And I noticed that he doesn't really like playing as a target man. He has done alright as the target man role in the past, but it's not really worked from the season. Agu is actually a better target man. Although he is not quite as tall, I think his jumping reach is similar and he's actually better at heading. So it kind of makes... I don't know what's going on with his attributes, by the way. I have no idea why he's declining, even though he's actually playing really well. On the other hand, Fawkes is improving, but having a bit of a bad run of form. He had a bad run of form last season, though, didn't he? But he's only scored 4 goals this season in 13 games and 2 sub-appearances. He needs to improve. He really does. Fortunately for him,
Malone is injured, Nathan Coles is injured. I don't have much choice unless I call up some of my under-23 strikers. But even there we don't have much choice. Michael Maguire's got 4 goals. He's the top goal scorer, but he's one of the original greyed out players. And he's just, looking at him, he's just average at everything. I don't know how he's scoring goals. It just doesn't make any sense, really. But there we go. The rest of the team kind of speaks for itself, I suppose. I do have a secret weapon, a more defensive-minded tactic for when we go 1-0 up, and that's what's been working in the last few games. Can we win a 5th game in a row? Can we keep a 4th clean sheet in a row? It's going to be tricky when they've got Saul Williams, who's got 8 goals this season. The danger man. One thing I have taken on board is to ignore my assistant manager. You guys have been saying I don't need to man mark the midfielders. That kind of makes sense. I don't really know why I've been just letting my assistant do this at times. Or I've let my assistant to do it and then added things. Because you don't need to man mark these central midfielders, do we? We'll close them down though. Well, I have been told I shouldn't do any pressing because they're terrible at pressing. But, oh, by the way, my mouth tastes of Monster Munch. Pickled onion. I just keep getting wafts of pickled onion monster. That's because I ate pickled onion Monster Munch, believe it or not. I do enjoy a Monster Munch, I must say. I haven't had them for ages. But they're quite big, aren't they? You have to get your jaws round them. Let's get on with this match. Gloucester with a corner then. It's crossed in, headed away, back out wide. I put it on extended as well. Extended highlights. I have been showing them on key. This is a chance. No, it's wide. Now, I've been watching the games that I've not been showing you on extended, just to, better tactical reasons. Most people would probably watch it on comprehensive to get used to the tactics. But I have been showing you the games on camera on key. However, they've been a little bit boring lately. Let's get some more interesting highlights. And I can cut things out if need be. Hopefully the videos won't be much longer. I'll try and cut things out. Here come Gloucester, dominating the match so far. Doesn't look particularly good for us, does it? We have to hit them on the counter. That's blocked. Hughes after it. Crosses it in. It's blocked though. Good defending. And we get to see some good defending from our team. Because usually you just see horrible mistakes. But we do actually do some very good defending at times. Especially of the players we have now. Akora catches that brilliantly. We've done nothing. 0 shots. It's back to the old Regen Rovers way. Here's Williams round the back. This looks dangerous. Blocked though. Great block. And now Matti Ratti to counter. Matti Ratti, he plays on the wing. Looking for Fawkes, he's never going to catch that. He's given up. McEachran does well. Walker back out wide to Matti Ratti into the path of Morgan Fawkes now. Fawkes into Matti Ratti. And we're going to finally have a shot in this game. Sean Walker, back to Tom Reaney. Looking for Ring. He's never going to win that. Why is he even attempting to blast it up for Ring? He looks about 4 foot tall. And now Williams, look at him, he's pacey. Oh, he's pacey. He's really pacey, but that's an awful finish. Here come Gloucester again. That Hughes chap is causing problems. And Williams finally scores for Gloucester. It was coming, wasn't it? I've been used to scoring first and then just going defensive for the rest of the match. I don't know what to do now. We might have to try and go attacking. Okoro pumps it long, looking for Fawkes. He's headed it on for Agu. Agu is through. Oh, Agu, you need to be finishing those. It wasn't a clear-cut chance. How was that not a clear-cut chance? It wasn't even a half chance. Walker, deep cross. Agu back post. And Catley scores again. We've equalised. It's a great deep cross from Walker. Headed across by Agu, I think. And then Catley, he's got his 3rd goal of the season. It's not gone down as an assist for Agu. Maybe it came off the defender. We've finally done something. I mean, Anthony Catley isn't even considered to be, a first choice defender. He's our 7th choice centre back apparently, but I like him. He's fast and pace is everything. I'm pleased. Keep it up. I've done all right actually. I mean, they have dominated, but we've got the goal. And look, the top 4 teams at the moment are all on 24 points. So what I've been doing when in the lead, I've been going to a defensive tactic. So I've been putting Reaney in defensive midfield, of course, and switching things around. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Oh no, corner to Gloucester now. This looks dangerous. It's 2-1. Saul Williams, we're going to go attacking. His 10th goal of the season. Perry Miles is coming on. Right, I've not been in this position for a while. I'm not used to losing at this stage of the game. We've been so solid at the back. But today, Gloucester have just been a bit too much for us. I guess we were finally going to lose. But this was the most winnable game because Gosport are up there. the next game. We might lose 2 in a row today after winning so many games. It'd just be typical, won't it? Might bring Thomas Smith on for Jonathan Taylor. He's been really poor. Right, we're pumping it long, looking for Agu and Fawkes. Come on, lads. It's a free kick to Gloucester, though. Can we counter? Deep back post. Okoro picks it up. I have altered my defensive set pieces, by the way, and it does seem to, on the whole... Well, I know we conceded a corner today, but from the free kicks, we've been a little bit better. Here's Sean Morcanope. He's muscled off the ball. We're closing down. Okoro should have this covered. We've got 3.5 minutes to go, including injury time. That's pumped up the pitch. But Ray Rigg can't win that. And Catley should have this covered with his pace. He does. Plays it into McEachran, and now we can maybe build from the back. Good ball out wide to Matty Ratty, cutting in. That's a delightful ball through to Agu. Fawkes is in the middle. Agu crosses it into Fawkes. It's blocked. Fawkes isn't getting a break at the moment, is he? Although they're going for it, aren't they? Good head away by Smith. Matty Ratty up the pitch. Fawkes is just... He's tired, to be fair. That's knocked long. Hughes round the back. Is this going to be a killer? Great defensive header by Catley. Good defending by Collier. Up the pitch for Agu. Is there going to be one more chance? Matty Ratty. It's another good looking ball. Fawkes doesn't have the pace though. But yeah, I suppose it's back to business as usual for us. We had 4 wins in a row and we've finally lost. But we're still in the playoffs heading into our game against Gosport. Despite Morgan Fawkes having an awful time on the pitch at the moment, he is doing incredibly well in training. 3 or 4 weeks in a row he's been top of training. Another 10 out of 10 performance from him in training this week. But he needs to be doing it on the pitch. Financially, by the way, we're in a good position. Lots of money coming through to our bank account in October thanks to the FA Cup and all the gate receipts. So we've got 10 grand in the bank at the moment. So Gosport are actually top of the table heading into this game. Pretty easy route for them up to Plumbing Park today. If we win, we can go top. That would be incredible. If we lose, we could drop all the way down to mid-table. I mean, that's more likely, isn't it? They are the favourites, of course. We've never beaten them in the 2 games we played them last season, a draw and a loss. However, you know, it's possible. They're obviously in excellent form. But I've got to fancy my chances, even though Rini is suspended. So Perry Miles is going to come into the team. I was tempted to go with the more defensive-looking tactic, but Rini isn't around, so there's kind of no point. Asayu's going to go onto the bench. I've swapped Agu and Fawkes again. Now, Agu scored when he played as the poacher. Fawkes didn't in the last match. Is there any need to... Maybe I shouldn't have changed it. I don't know. We're gonna put Fawkes back as the target man and Agu as the poacher. They're going with a 4-3-3. I didn't look into this because I played... Who did I play? Might have been Froome. I knew that they went with a 4-3... Did I go 4-3-3 in that game? I don't know. I can't remember. I could have sworn I went with a 4-3-3 at one point this season for the simple reason the opposition played 4-3-3. We tend to struggle with this because we've only got 2 midfielders against their 3. But we might be able to expose them down the wings, I suppose. Let's try and take advantage of that. Let's avenge what happened last time. Because if we can push their fullbacks back, make sure they don't overlap, then, you know, we might have a good chance. In fact, we'll go with the attacking width of wide. You know, get round the sides of them. Let's just adapt to what we're facing. Come on, lads. This is a brilliant chance to go top of the table or stay in the playoffs at the very least. I mean, a brilliant chance is not really a chance, is it, when we're taking on a team top of the table? But you get what I mean, you know. We might not have a better opportunity to stay up at the top of this table. We might start to drift back down again if we lose this. And that would be a little bit disappointing. I know it would be expected. We're going to give it our all, though, I'm sure. That's the Regen Rovers way. We work hard. But Gosport already on the attack early on. Lee round the back. Has the shot. Good defending by Catley. Corner crossed in. Near post. It's 1-0. Tubbs. I remember Tubbs. He scored. Did he score against me last season? Wow. Hasn't gone quite to plan yet. But here's Morgan Fawkes. Back to Collier. Into Ring. Collier. Back to Morgan Fawkes. Agu scores his 7th goal of the season. 1-1. Cracking finish. Nice play from the throw-in, and Fawkes gets an assist as well. That will hopefully boost his confidence a little bit. Lost the ball initially, but then Ring into Collier, round the corner, back to Fawkes. Good ball in, and Agu slams it home. I'm not sure what the keeper's trying to do there. Trying to pick it up. Oh, Tubbs is injured, but they're on the attack. Great tackle, Perry Miles. But here's Lee.
with an opportunity. A good save, tipping it round the post. Apparently I should be playing a short passing style of football today. Not sure about that. Matty Ratty, good header away. Lots of highlights, mainly because I've got it on extended now, but I'm hoping this will be a positive one for us, but it doesn't look like it. Here's Gosport through to Pennery, and that's wide. Tempted to tackle Tubbs hard now. He's injured. Just get after him. Free kick to Gosport. This is where we've been conceding goals previously, and we have again. I thought I'd solved this. Corner to us though. Collier crosses it to the back post, and Agu, that is a chance. He's headed it over the bar. McEachran wins it into Fawkes. Now Agu, our top goal scorer this season, tackle, but Fawkes is through. Morgan Fawkes holds up play back to Sean Walker. That was a glorious opportunity for our record signing. Although it didn't go down as a clear or half chance. It looked like it. It looked like an opportunity, but maybe it wasn't. Sean Walker. Great ball out wide to Collier. We've been playing quite well. Back post. It's knocked away. Goo after it. Get it back out wide to Matty Ratty. There we go. Perry Miles spreads the play to Taylor, in fact. Taylor. Decent crossing. Knocked away. Matty Ratty. Goo! Yes, his second of the game. His 8th of the season. He's on fire. He scores them in twos. Goo. Do. He will score a goal or two. To the left. With his right. And he'll head them in, all right, something like that. I've murdered that, but you get my gist. Agu scores 2 goals again, and now Morgan Fawkes with a free kick goes it in. He's got his 5th goal of the season. This is insane. What is happening? What a game! Morgan Fawkes has scored from a free kick. I mean, that is the worst angle I've ever seen. I'm going to change the replay angle to something different. We'll go with TV because there we go. Nice. He's curled it, and it's somehow sneaked past the goalkeeper. He's got 8 on free kicks, but he's found the back of the net. I'm not sure. Have we actually seen Ray Riggs score a free kick? That's what he's meant to be good at. He might have done. I might have misread. I can't remember. Ray Riggs on the bench. He's more of a super sub these days, but he's not very super. Could bring him on for a ring. I mean, do I go defensive? No, they might score here. It's back post again. Morgan Fawkes. Where's he? What's he doing? Morgan Fawkes headed it into the danger zone. Collier with an incredible block. Maybe I should be going to the defensive tactic now. I mean, they're probably going to have chances anyway, and I don't have a defensive midfielder. So is there much point? I suppose Thomas Smith could possibly play as defensive midfield. And who do I bring off? Maybe I bring back these two. Although we are exposing him. Ring's not done much though, has he? Perhaps Jupp could come on. I'm tempted to just sort of go with a classic 4-4-2 and try and waste time quite a lot at the moment. If they score a game, we'll just return to what we were doing. Let's go with that. Maybe Fawkes can play as a support target man as well. It's been a goal-heavy game. I've loved it though. End-to-end action. This is what you want to see. Matty Ratty looking for a goo at the start of this half. He can't quite get after that. We're top of the table, guys. I hadn't even noticed. We're top of the table. Do you forget playoff push? Promotion push. Top of the table push. Champions push. That's what this episode should be called, or maybe not, because this is a chance for Gosport. Great defending once again. Corner. They've been pretty good at set pieces, haven't they? But Catley heads that away, but only temporarily. Why have they kept Tubbs on? He's dead. There we go. He's off, finally. Oh, we've got a corner, and Jupp takes it to the back post. McEachran. Walker off the line. So unlucky. Come on, Jupp. Another good cross. It's deep. Headed away to Collier. Walker. We're going to have another shot. I imagine this is the end of the height. Oh, that is a rugby tackle. What is that? And now, is it Fawkes stepping up to take this? It's Matty Ratty this time. He's going to have a crack. Come on, Matty Ratty. Curls it. Slams into the wall. I haven't made any more subs. Basically because I don't know who to sub off and bring on. I was hoping it would go to the end. But remember, it's on extended highlights. Agu can't win that. He was running away from the ball, and Perry Miles can't win that. And now Gosport on the attack. It's around the back. Pennery's been dangerous, but Okoro tips it over. The Barbs still have got the habit of saying Trollope. Chippendale with the corner. Looks dangerous. Good header away by Matty Ratty. Blocked brilliantly. I'm not sure if that was him, Matty Ratty again, or one of their players. A save for Sean Walker because he's knackered, and we're going to throw on Thomas Smith for Fawkes, he's got his goal from a free kick, which is an unusual source, but Smith is going to play there as an anchor man. He's just going to sit there. Can we do this? Can we hang on for an incredible win? Oh no, it's a free kick to Gosport. It's wide. We're not top of the table anymore, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're winning. At the moment, we're winning this incredible game against Gosport, who went into this top of the table, and they've dropped all the way down to 5th. It's so close at the top. 10 seconds. This is huge. Coro, last kick of the game, surely. Blow the whistle, ref. Come on, Catley, you've got that covered. Good defending. Safety first. Oh no, not one more chance. Why is the ref not blowing the whistle? Catley, great header away, but it's still in the danger area. There we go. What a win. Morgan Fawkes gives us the win with a 30th minute free kick. It was a crazy first half an hour. No more goals after that point. That is incredible. And Agu with 2 goals. This guy, he could be the Morgan Fawkes of last season for us this season, because, you know, he's our top goal scorer. He's got more goals than Fawkes. He's been better than Fawkes. So yeah, surprise package. People have written us off, but we got the win. How on earth are we second in the table after 14 games? I just don't know. But we are. We're on 26 points, one behind one of the favourites for the league, Weymouth. Coming up in the next few weeks then, we've got Walton Casuals. We've got a local team, Totter, not too far down the road for us, just down the M27. Tiverton. Poole Town, one of our rivals, of course. Hereford, that's a big match. Staines. Not sure when the next episode will be. You can find out in episode 13 of the series, but thank you. Thank you for your continued support. I'm glad loads of people are still enjoying this. I won't do an ATM today, but if you've got any questions for future episodes, remember to use the hashtag ATM. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Regen Rovers on Twitter. You can follow Jack Young on Twitter. I control that account. There's also all the unofficial accounts controlled by some of you guys. There's so much going on. I'm absolutely loving this series. Long may it continue. Until next time then, enjoy Football Manager 2019. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come on, you younglings.